Hello, my name is Naomi Reed, and today I will be sharing with you our oral history project for the Growing Griot Literacy Learning Program. So today I will be interviewing our grandmother. So can you please share with us your full name?
My full name is Nadine Thompson Russell.
All right, when and where were you born?
I was born in Binghamton, New York, January 10th, 1953.
All right, do you have any siblings?
I do have siblings. I grew up with 5 of them. 2 of them are much younger than me, and there's one brother who's adopted. So I guess it's 8 boys all together. And then I have 3 sisters. One sister I didn't get to meet until I was in my 60s. We didn't know she existed.
Wow.
So my sisters that I grew up with were Roberta and Barbara.
That's
and
pretty cool.
Debbie is the sister that I met later in life.
That's cool. Have you had any family pets that you can remember?
Oh my goodness. We had dogs coming out the gazoo, but the one I can remember the best, he was a German boxer, and his name was Duke. And he used to chase the motorcycles when they come past the house.
Wow.
And then I think your mom had a puppy named, we had a dog named Jason that belonged to one of my brothers. And I think your mom had a dog, his name was Petey, a little tiny thing. I think, yeah. But, yeah, we always had pets around.
What was your school life like growing up?
My school life was pretty cool. I was on the cheerleading team. I was on the track team. I was on the cheerleading school for extracurricular activity and on the cheerleading team at high school.
Did you participate in any other sports?
Just track. I ran the track until I didn't want to do it anymore. I was pretty good at it too.
Have you gone to college or seeked higher education?
I have. I went to Trinity University in Washington, D.C. I have I don't know why I got lazy with it, 3 years of credits towards a bachelor's degree in sociology, but I didn't finish.
Cool. What type of jobs or professions did you go through throughout your life?
Well, I guess coming up, I had a lot of tinky kind of jobs that weren't much of anything. But I used to work for a communications company called ComSat, and they did international television programs for guys that were overseas in the military, or if there was a big special event like the Olympics or anything big that was going on, and they needed to broadcast television programs from the East Coast to the West Coast or to somewhere overseas, like I said, to the guys in the military, and we would be in charge of all of that communications.
If you could have had any other job or profession, what would it have been?
I'm not really sure what kind of profession. Probably teaching. I think that's what I've spent my life doing, teaching people one thing or the other, or maybe a fashion designer. I like to sew. That would probably be a dream job, fashion designer.
So is sewing one of your hobbies then?
It used to be a big hobby. Now I just sew for my loved ones.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Could you tell me about your spouse, more specifically Tommy Denson?
Your granddad's a pretty cool guy. He was my boyfriend, I think, from the time I was about 11, and then we got married and we stayed together probably 15 years, and I guess we grew apart because we were young, didn't know what we were doing, but we've become friends again now. We talk almost every day.
That's
He's
cool.
a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I agree
got
with
to
you.
learn. I got to learn more about him in our older years because there's no pressure on it and nobody telling us what we should do or what we shouldn't do. Not boyfriend and girlfriend, just friends.
Yeah.
It's important to be close with him so that my grandkids get to know their granddad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he's a pretty cool dude too.
yeah, he is,
How did
and
you know?
he loves his grandchildren.
I love him too. How did you know you were going to be a parent for the first time?
You mean how did I know that I was having a baby?
Yep.
Your mom let me know. I didn't really know. Like I said, I was young when I had my first baby, and no, just something that just kind of happened.
What's one of
And
your
she's like the biggest joy in my life. I love your mom. I can't even put it in words. I don't want to try to put in too many words because it makes me cry.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
one of your
I love
proudest
you.
moments as a parent?
Say that again.
What's one of your proudest moments as a parent?
Oh God, there's too many of them to say my proudest moment because um, your mom has a brother, Jonah, and your mom's done some tremendous stuff. Um, some of it I can't even take credit for. She's a wonderful mother. She loves her children. Um, she's just always been a special person from a little girl. She's been a dancing dandelion. I have to say that she's always loved to dance and perform, and um, she's just always been her own person.
So I guess I get
But
that from her.
she's always, huh?
So I guess I get that from her, huh?
Yeah, you got a lot of your mom's ways, but she's always been able to make up her own mind the way she wanted to go. And God, I couldn't even, honey, I couldn't say my proudest moment as a parent because I had a boy and I had a girl, and they both made me feel happy and special at different times. And my mom and your mom got to spend tons and tons of time together. Your mom and my mom were inseparable. So that one, I'm just going to say there's too many proud moments to name one. I know your mom graduated from college. Um, she did a lot of stuff, that made me proud of her. I think one of my proudest moments is watching her with you guys. She's an extra special mom, and she's a good wife. She's a really good wife. Your dad and your mom have a very strong relationship, and that makes me happy, that I know that the two of them are happy together.
What did you and your family enjoy doing together?
We used to go on, there was a place that was called State Park, and we would go there on Sundays for picnics. Um, it was just a country place, and it had a big lake there, and we'd go swimming, and we'd go early in the morning with my grandmother and pick out our spot, and then the guys would go back to our house and grandma's house to pick up all the supplies and stuff that we were going to have for to eat on all day. But my grandmother made pancakes and sausage out there on the grill, and oh my God, that's like one of the, I can taste it in my mouth right now, those pancakes that she used to fix on that outside grill. and the sausage. I've not tasted anything else that has compared to it. But we had fried chicken and potato salad and collard greens, just a good old country picnic. We used to do that.
You're making
And
me
then,
hungry.
huh?
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, that was a good thing that we used to do. We didn't do it every Sunday, but we did it on special holidays, or if it was somebody's birthday, or just felt like hanging out in the park in the summertime.
Yeah. How did you
And
feel
then there was go ahead.
How did you feel when you found out you were going to be a grandparent?
Oh boy. Oh boy, I was a happy camper because they told your mom she was never going to have any kids. And I was like, them people don't know what they're talking about. So, well, Deontay came first. He was the first grandkid. And then his dad passed away. So I said, well, they're telling her she's not going to have any children. So I guess I'm not going to have any more grandkids. And then Mr. Xavier came bopping in the world. So I fell in love with Deontay first. Then I said, well, then I met Mr. Donnie. And then when Xavier came in the world, oh my God, I fell in love all over again. Fell in love so bad that I was in the hospital and he was taking a long time coming. And I kept calling your dad on the phone saying, is the baby here yet? Is the baby here yet? Is the baby here yet? No, Ma, he's not here yet. So I checked myself out of the hospital, went to where Xavier was being born. By the time I got there, he was born. Got to hug him up and kiss him up. Then I went back to my hospital room and checked back in.
Wow.
I was sad. Yep. They were looking for me, too. They said, Miss Russell, where were you? I said, over in Annapolis, trying to check on my grandbaby that was being born. I wasn't getting enough information over the phone, so I had to go check on it myself.
Yeah, scope out the situation.
Huh?
Scope out the situation.
Yeah, they were a little bit angry with me, but I really didn't care.
Yeah, not really.
They came back and connected my IVs and stuff, and I stayed until it was time for me to go, but they were home by then.
Yeah.
And then she just kept popping them out. You came along. You were a mean little somebody when you were born, boy. And then Alexander was born. So for her going from not being able to have any to have 3 special ones, oh, baby, good treat for me. Good treat for your grandma.
What's one of your
You guys, go ahead.
What's one of your favorite moments as a grandparent?
You keep asking me that. It's hard for me to say a favorite moment. I have some when I taught Xavier how to spell his name. When you finally decided that you could ride a bike. Alexander, when he was shutting everybody else out but me. So it's all different kind of stuff. You guys do special stuff. When you guys went to your art classes and were drawing those phenomenal pictures, that made me proud. When you were a dancer, when Xavier was doing karate, Alexander the computer whiz. You asked me you asked me to pick out one of any of that stuff. A grandmother can't do that. I could do it probably if I only had one of you, but I got 3 of you that are, even Deontay still makes me proud sometimes, so I can't pick out one. Too many.
Yeah. Even though
Too
all
many of you.
all of the sleepovers we've had have probably been one of the greatest things ever.
Yeah, I'm missing you guys, and I was going to ask your mom if they would drive over here and just let you guys peek your heads in one of these days this week. I need a face-to-face.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, you guys couldn't spend the night, but you could come in for about an hour or so, and then so we're going to have to work on that. I need a face-to-face.
Yeah. And now, for the final question.
What's the final question?
What's one of the things you would most want people to remember about you?
That I'm, at the core of me, I'm a decent person. I love hard and I love strong. I don't know. I guess I'm weak for people. I want to do all I can to help people out. I guess just to think of me as a decent person, that would be enough for me.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
So, Grandma, thank you for letting me interview you.
This has been a delightful interview. I'm glad you chose me as someone that you would want to ask important questions to.
You're welcome.
So now what will you be doing?
So, I guess this is the end of the road, so good night, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. I'll talk to you later. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Well, thank you for watching our oral history project, I guess. I hope you enjoy more videos in the future, and I will see you guys later. Peace.